have been on the hunt for a good organic corn tortilla chip that I can feed myself, that I can feed my family, that I can have peace of mind that what is going into their bodies is not going to damage their cells. I have found it. This is Sprouts brand organic corn tortilla made in organic avocado oil. The only ingredients are 1, 2, sea salt, and lime. That's it. Why is this a win? Because I have had so much experience with searching for the perfect chip because our family loves chips and salsa, and I'm always trying to find the best one. I make my own out of organic corn tortillas, but honestly, organic corn sometimes can have a funky taste to it, like a funky smell, a funky taste. These, it smells like that a little bit, but it's not overpowering. They're actually really good. They're salted perfectly. They're made in organic avocado oil, which has a high smoke point, which means that you can fry food in it and you can fry it to high degrees, 400 degrees, 500 degrees, and it's not going to smoke and become carcinogenic. So avocado oil is a really good choice to be deep frying food in. You don't want to use olive oil. Olive oil is good for marinades and just like a quick saute or something like that, but not for deep frying. So typically a good organic corn tortilla chip is going to be ruined with some sort of highly inflammatory seed oil like canola oil or safflower or sunflower oil. That's what they're deep frying most of the tortilla chips in these days because it's cheaper. They can mass produce this type of oil, but it damages your cells. It wreaks havoc on the systems of your body. Just try to stay away from all seed oils, period, end of story. So this chip isn't funky, doesn't smell funky, it's salted perfectly, it's crunchy, it's fresh. To me, this is a winner. So what I love that Sprouts does is, I think it's genius. So, you know, they carry different brands of things, and there's this other brand that I really like. It's called Canyon Bakes. I also like Maize, and they carry chips that are made in avocado oil. They're not necessarily organic corn, but then there are organic corn chips, but they're, you know, fried in some sort of canola oil or safflower oil or something like that. So I think what Sprouts does is, you know, they use other brands to kind of like test what consumers like. So they've watched and tracked who's buying and how much of, you know, the organic corn tortillas are going out the door and how much of the chips, Canyon Bakes, that are, is it Canyon Bakes? Canyon something. How much of that is going out the door that's made in avocado oil? Because there are chips that I really like that are not organic potatoes, but they are cooked in avocado oil. But anyway, Sprouts is tracking all this stuff. Like, I know they are. And so they're like, people like organic corn tortilla chips and people like avocado oil. Why don't we combine it? And I'm sure there's other brands that do this, but Sprouts not only figured out to combine it, but it actually tastes good. It's not gross because, you know, there's stuff that stores try all the time. You know, Safeway has the signature select. But Sprouts really is going for the consumer that is very discerning about what they're putting into their bodies and their families' bodies. And, you know, people are getting more educated as content like this goes out. You know, when people come work with us at Wellness Method at our clinic, they're going to learn so much about this kind of stuff and what is harmful to their bodies. Before they walked in our door, they never knew what a seed oil was probably, or maybe that high fructose corn syrup was just so damaging. So I am super happy to report that this gets a thumbs up from me, and I'd love to see Sprouts take it to the next level and do lots of organic stuff with snack foods, because you know, you have to have some snack foods in your life, especially when you have kids. You know, we're not purists. We want to have, you know, we eat probably in the 90-10 rule. So 90% of the time we're clean. But for a snack like this with organic corn and organic avocado oil, that's a win in my book. That is a big win. And I am so happy that it tastes good, because I have had organic corn tortilla chips made in beef tallow, which I love that. I love that they're made in beef tallow, but they just haven't gotten the flavor right yet. So I'm holding out hope and praying that that flavor is going to get right so I can talk about that chip as well. For now, this gets a big thumbs up from me. So dig in.